Thank you very much at magandang araw mga kaibigan. Nagbabalik po ang inyong programa Aksyon Central Luzon Special Edition. And we have started the national campaign for this year's election. And alam nyo, maraming gusto tayong malaman tungkol sa kampanyang ito. Malapit na rin ho yung local campaign. Kaya po ang ating programa ay nagsisimula po ng isang special edition po ng ACL na tatawagan po natin COMELEC Checkpoint. And who is the best man to handle this program with us, except, of course, our very good friend, the Provincial Election Supervisor of the Province of Pampanga, Attorney Temie Lambino. Welcome again, Attorney.
Yes, Sonny, good day sa ating mga televiewers, and good day, Pampanga, and also to the whole coverage of Action Central Luzon.
Yes, and again, we'd like to welcome you, and we are grateful that you are a guest anew. And this is going to be regular. You promised that.
Yes.
And hindi lang ho regular mga kaibigan. Mag-shift po tayo na talagang meron tayong sariling programa para ho sa eleksyon na to at makakasama ho natin si Attorney Temie Lambino. And again, the program will be called COMELEC Checkpoint. No?
Yes.
Okay, talking about checkpoints, marami na ngayon. These are under your control, right?
Of course. And every municipality, hindi lang not only in Pampanga, entire nationwide, we have at least one checkpoint. Here in Angeles City, we have at least 7, more than 7.
How many have you been successful in trying to apprehend those who are carrying weapons?
The Commission on Elections as a whole is very successful. In Pampanga, konti lang nagpa-violate, but we haven't apprehended, I think we only have 1. So it goes to show that we're doing our job. It goes to show that the visibility of our checkpoints are okay.
Alam mo naman yung Pampanga, may magdadala ng baril yan.
But despite of the intensified checkpoint establishment, we don't have regular apprehensions of criminals. So meaning to say, they're following the laws, particularly on gun ban.
What you're doing right now to inform, going out to inform the public about certain rules and regulations related to campaign is doing the public well.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'd like to shift. Alam ko, very controversial ito, but I know you can handle controversy, no? And about this, yung COMELEC ruling, na ang nanalo daw sa pagka-gobernador ay si Governor Lilia Baby Pineda. Tell us about this.
That is the election protest file.
Yes.
The COMELEC Second Division had issued or promulgated its resolution with regard to this election contest or protest last February 11. Now it's still subject for motion for reconsideration. I think the last day of the filing of motion for reconsideration would be today. So I believe that they had filed already. Governor Ed Panlilio had filed already his motion for reconsideration to the decision of the Second Division of the COMELEC.
How long will that decision be coming after this filing?
Well, honestly, I do not know how the COMELEC and Bank, it would be the COMELEC and Bank, which would resolve the motion for reconsideration. It's like that. If
when you talk about the COMELEC and Bank,
I'll talk about the structures first.
Okay.
The structures of the divisions. We have 2 divisions in the COMELEC. The first division, we have the second division. The COMELEC as a whole has 7 men or people manning it. The first, 1 is the chairman and 6 commissioners.
Yes.
That would comprise the COMELEC and Bank. Okay. If a division would resolve a certain election protest and the losing party or the aggrieved party can file a motion for reconsideration, it would not be the same division which would resolve the motion for reconsideration, but it's considered as like an appeal that would be resolved by the COMELEC and Bank. I mean to say, all the members, including the chairman of the Commission on Elections, that would decide on the motion for reconsideration file.
And after that?
That is the status now of the case.
Okay.
If Among Ed had filed already his motion for reconsideration, it would be the Bank which would decide on the motion for reconsideration, considering all the evidence presented by both parties.
Okay, but as you said, you don't know when the decision of the COMELEC and Bank will be coming out.
Yes.
So nobody knows that except the members or the commissioners.
Maybe you can ask the chairman.
Oh, I'll talk to Chairman Melo about it, no? Pero dito sa ating probinsya, nag-aantay dyan, they're looking at it. And
it's not only this province, the whole nation and the international also.
Yes.
Wanted to know what will happen after this one, after this procedure.
May sinasama si Governor Ed Pandillo, si Among Ed, no? Na, are you trying to accuse me na nandaya ako? I do not have that capacity, sabi niya. Hindi ako nandaya. But merong sumasagot yan eh. Ano ba talagang nangyari? Paanong nanalo si Aling Baby dito sa protesta
On
niya?
the decision
On
of
the
the second
decision, based on
division.
the decision.
Actually, I'm not a privy to the case.
Yes.
As I am always telling the people, if they ask me about the case itself, I'm not actually a privy, meaning to say, I am not a party to the case.
Right.
My job was to transmit all the election returns and
Yes.
the official ballots in this province
Yes.
last August 2009. Now, with regard to the decision, I've heard, because I don't have a copy of the decision, that the second division said that there was no cheating.
Yes.
It's only a matter of misappreciation of the Board of Election Inspectors, mga guro natin,
Yes.
because they're the one who interprets the ballots, official ballots
Yes.
in manual counting. So yun ang medyo nagkakatalo.
Okay.
The second division of the COMELEC appreciated the ballots contested in a different way compared to the appreciation of the Board of Election Inspectors. So, in a way, it's not a cheating, but only a matter of misappreciation of ballots or appreciation of ballots in general.
What was the basis of Aling Baby or Governor Baby now, no, kung talagang tutuusin, no, na sabihin na mag-file siya ng protesta? There are talks about the nanay baby that being counted.
Oh, yes.
Ito ba yung umiral?
Actually, all the allegations, all the grounds that can be alleged in a certain
Yes.
petitions were there in the petition itself. No.
How many
Like,
persons were?
all the precincts of Pampanga, the whole Pampanga, except Angeles City, of course, because they're not voting for gubernatorial race. Now, all the grounds, if you're a lawyer, if you're making a petition, all the possible grounds would be stated in that petition,
Yes.
even if sometimes you have no evidence to that. Like, there is a massive cheating, there is a fraud, but also the appreciation, non-inclusion of the votes for a certain nicknames, or names, or first name, or two nicknames. So yun yung parang pinaka-issue on this matter.
So pag magaling ng abogado mo, lahat babarilin yan.
Yes.
May tatama dyan.
Yes, as a lawyer. I'm also a practicing lawyer. We do that. We do that even if we do not have really that ground or evidence to support our allegations. We usually do that.
You can always allege that.
You can always allege that. There's nothing wrong with it.
And then, dito sa aspetong ito, dun sa nanay baby, dun sila medyo nangibabaw.
It's actually not only the nanay baby but also the Among Ed.
Among Ed.
There is an interpretation about if you only put one, Among Ed is the nickname in the certificate of candidacy of Governor Ed Panlilio. Nanay Baby was also the nickname of Board Member Lila Pineda in her certificate of candidacy last 2007 elections. Now, there were allegations that the name Nanay Baby or Nanay or Baby were not counted in the counting of votes by the Board of Election Inspectors, our teachers. Yun yung sinasabi.
Yes.
Yun yung sinasabi. And that is, I think, the primordial issue in this protest.
Because some voted nanay or some
yes,
voted
some voted
baby.
nanay, some voted baby, some voted Among, and some voted Ed. So those were the circumstances they actually questioned those votes. At I think those were the basis of this election, of the protest, of the resolution of the second division in this protest, and not on cheating issue.
Pero Among Ed, yun ang pinupuntirya nila lagi. Well, I will do that. If I were with their group, I will do that. Sabihin ko palagi na hindi naman wala naman kaming kapasidad na mandaya. Silang may kapasidad na mandaya eh. Pero hindi pala yun ang pinag-uusapan. Hindi cheating ang pinag-uusapan dito. Pero yung appreciation of the nicknames that were yung sa mga balota.
What I'm telling is that what I've heard, what I've heard on the decision, because I do not have a copy of the full resolution. Yes, we have. I think the second division is 11,000 pages of that decision, and even the first page I do not have. But based on the news that we read and we heard, that's the main issue.
What's bad about this? You don't know when this will be finally resolved.
Yes.
But unlike other provinces.
But hopefully, Sonny, hopefully that it would be resolved before the election this coming May 10, 2010. Whatever the decision of the second division, whatever the decision of the COMELEC and Bank.
Okay.
Of course, welcome here.
So, will you please tell us, of course, Chairman Melo is from Pampanga, who are the other members of the commission?
The other members?
Yeah, the 6 other members of the commission.
Different places. We have from Pangasinan, that is Commissioner Ferrer, and also from Pangasinan, Commissioner Velasco. We have from Cebu, that's Commissioner Larrazabal, the youngest one.
Yes.
Then we have from Mindanao, Commissioner Yusuf. And we have Commissioner Tagle from I think from Lucena. And we have Commissioner Sarmiento in Manila.
Okay. So, ito busy-busy itong grupong ito ngayon. All the other protests.
And chairman is from, of course, Pampanga.
From Pampanga.
Yes.
Chairman Melo, who was, of course, a former
Justice of the Supreme Court.
So, ayan. So, sabi mo, dapat, if you were with them, you will resolve this. The NBank will have to resolve this, no?
Before election.
And that is March 26, right?
Before May 10, 2010.
Hindi yung kampanya ibig
Yes.
sabihin dito. Okay. Okay. Sige, naku, alam mo, paganda ng paganda itong nangyayari ho dito sa atin, no? Pero cool lang ata yung company, ano? Ni Nanay Baby o Aling Baby. Yung iba, di ba?
I think you have to ask them to join us here.
At least, naglulusuban sa
I
ibang
think,
ano eh.
yes, comparing this to some election protests like in Bulacan,
yeah.
in Isabela also, it's quite hot
Tame.
there.
Medyo tame dito,
medyo
no?
tame dito comparing this election protest to this two cases that I mentioned.
And
that's good, that's good.
Let's give it to both candidates, no? Medyo, they're handling this very well.
Yes.
Dito ho sa ating lalawigan. And, you know, as Attorney Temie Lambino was telling us, it's not only the country who's watching what's happening in the province of Pampanga, but the international, yung international po, mga observers ay laging nandyan para tingnan kung anong nagaganap dito. Okay. Ngayon, alam mo, let's shift to another topic, no?
The more,
ano,
the lighter one.
the lighter one. Oh, medyo pinawisan nata tayo dito sa...
What I'm thankful with this in this issue is that neither the party is pressuring me about it. So,
and that's good.
Even when we started transporting the ballot boxes, there was no pressure from both parties. And that's good.
And you welcome that.
Compared this to some other places where some of the election officials would be...
Sumasakay pa sa balota, no?
Sometimes that would be fine, but
Yes.
if somebody would kill them, that would be a different story. But not in Pampanga.
Not in Pampanga.
Yes, I am so thankful with that.
At least dito ho sa atin, mga decente ho yung mga politiko.
Yes.
Ano? Pero ngayon, gusto ko rin tanong sa'yo before we go to the other topics. No? You handle controversy very well.
Okay.
You thrive on it.
We have to. It is necessary for us to prevail on these occasions or in the scenarios.
And majority of the media members are grateful to you because you have always opened your office. And I hope that you will continue doing this.
I feel also the same because I think it is our duty, especially this coming elections, automated elections, that to inform the people. And who else? The better people to communicate what we have to communicate, what our obligations are to the people, is the media.
Yes, of course.
The faster, bigger, the better.
Wider pa yung
Yes, wider coverage. No? So I don't have to talk to a certain community, then I would go back to another community. This one, I just sit here, talk about things, talk about information from the Commission on Elections, and that's it. They watch it. And
alam mo, I think a lot of people are interested.
They would learn.
The shows that we did before the last one, before this one, there were requests for it to be replayed. No? And I think we have to continue doing this, give them the information para alam ng tao kung anong gagawin.
And Sonny, also we have to update the
update
situations, update the people on what's going on in our province. Not only this province, but nationwide also. Especially the informations coming from the central office of the COMELEC.
And now we go to the nitty-gritty, no?
Yes.
Nag-start na yung campaign for the national officials, meaning for the presidency, the vice president, tapos yung senators
in the party list.
Okay na yan. Party list.
Yes,
party
it started last February 9.
Kasi yung party list, isang topic na pag-usapan natin yan.
Yes. Party list we talk about later.
So,
we talk about that as a separate issue.
So kahit nasaan ka nang galing, pwede ka magboto kahit na anong party list.
Yes.
Yan ang nagpahaba ng balota.
Yes, yan ang nagpahaba ng balota. I think you have 180 plus party list.
Okay.
So the face of the ballot is very long. The size of the ballot is very long. That's 24 inches.
Oh, nako.
More than 24 inches. I think 25 inches. And yung kalahati nun, yung party list lang.
Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have a short break. This is a very interesting discussion. Pagkatapos po ng diskusyon, pag-usapan natin kung paano po nagsimula ang kampanya dito, dito po sa lalawigan ng Pampanga. Babalik po ako.